Hi, this video is for firefighter recruits who are preparing for their firefighter aptitude test. Specifically, this video is for recruits who are preparing for the firefighter aptitude and character test or the FACT test. If you are a recruit who is preparing to write stage 1 in OFAI, this is for you as well. We're going to be working through a question on the Firefighter Aptitude and Character Test Candidate Orientation Guide. You can find this guide online. If you have a copy, pull it out. My copyright is 2019, and we're going to be working on question 19 on page 13. That's question 19 on page 13. We're going to move into the writing ability section, and I wanted to talk to you about a quick tip that you can use to help you identify errors in questions that ask you to work with spelling, grammar, and punctuation. So in this case, question 19 reads, considering grammar, spelling, and punctuation, as well as ease of understanding, which of the following sentences is most acceptable? Now, I pulled this question specifically because the answer options look similar, and I don't want you to waste time trying to work through individual answer options blindly. I want you to identify where the discrepancies lie in between each answer option so you can get down to really what you're being tested on and find the error. So to do that, what you're going to do is instead of look at individual answer options, I just want you to look at individual words, one word at a time. So for example, you're going to start with the, and you're going to look at all of the answer options. And in this case, they're the same. There's no differences in spelling or punctuation. So that's not a discrepancy. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to move on to firefighter and do the same thing. We're looking for differences in spelling and punctuation. Okay, nothing there. Move on to needed. Nothing there. And now we're going to come across our first discrepancy. We have two, and two. Now you can see right away by identifying the discrepancy, the error is in spelling, and that's why I like this. So right off the top, you can see where the discrepancy is, and by pointing it out, you can identify what the variable is. Is it spelling? Is it grammar? Or is it punctuation? We're going to keep going here. So keep is the same. Keep. And if you're doing a video test or an online test, you're not going to have the luxury of crossing out the words like what I'm doing, but you still can do this visual assessment in your head, okay? So just take the time to go over word for word what is exact. If it's exact, then it's not something that you need to worry about. If it's not exact, then that's a discrepancy. And here we are again with another discrepancy. This time we have the use of the comma. So we have herself, comma, and, herself, and, herself, and herself, comma, and. Okay, so two discrepancies there. Next up, keep moving forward, looking at the individual words. And really what you're going to do is just keep doing this one at a time for the whole section of questions. Two, the. Okay, we're coming up against another discrepancy. One is in word order, and then the other is in spelling. So we have other two. Notice the spelling of two is different. Other two. and then 2 other victims there in the answer option D. So note that as well. And then again, keep moving forward. Victims, comma 2, victims 2. So again, we've got issues popping out with comma usage and, oops, spelling. Okay. There we go. So victims 2, spelling of 2 is the big one there. All right. So now that you have it underlined in terms of what the discrepancy is, or identified in terms of what the discrepancy is, you can then look at each individual answer option as it relates to those discrepancies. So in this case, you're checking for the correct spelling of 2 and the correct usage of the comma. And if you know your rules and if you've studied commonly confused or commonly misspelled words, you will have enough knowledge to complete the answer from this point. Okay. I hope that is helpful. If you like this video, make sure you hit like so you let me know what kind of content that you want to see. The more likes I get, the easier it is for me to identify what you want more of. And while you're here, hit subscribe. I do come and do a weekly video. I enjoy it. I hope you're getting something out of it. And if you know someone who is preparing to write for the OFAI or for Ontario Fire Services or any firefighter aptitude test, share this video with them and let them know that this free resource is here for you and for recruits who are trying to crush their firefighter aptitude tests. Thank you and have a smart day.